The Council of Franks, on behalf of delicious Oscar Mayer 100% beef franks, has declared its official position. Oscar Mayer 100% beef franks are 100% beef frank delicious. This summer, choose delicious. Choose 100% beef. Keep it Oscar.
This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for September 4th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Shinedown are bringing the second leg of the Revolution's live tour to the Xfinity Center in Mansfield, Massachusetts on September 23rd. Papa Roach and Spiritbox are also on the lineup, and tickets are still available. Check the link in the show notes of this episode to get them. Metallica had to cancel their Sunday night show in Glendale, Arizona, after lead singer James Hetfield tested positive for COVID. The band saying in a statement, "We're very sorry to report that tomorrow's scheduled M72 date at State Farm Stadium has been postponed to Saturday, September 9th, and unfortunately, COVID has caught up with James. We're extremely disappointed and regret any inconvenience that this has caused you. We look forward to returning to complete the M72 no-repeat weekend in Glendale next Saturday." The band also announced that all of the events for the Metallica takeover in Glendale around the two shows would go on as scheduled. And Metallica announced the All Within My Hands Foundation has partnered with Enlightened to fight against hunger with the release of their limited edition guitar-shaped ice cream bar. The campaign set to launch officially on September 6th. Inspired by the legendary ESP Truckster, once available as part of James Hetfield's signature series line, Enlightened and All Within My Hands collaborated with ESP Guitars to resurrect the design, bringing authenticity to the first ever guitar-shaped ice cream bar. The creation of rich dark chocolate and creamy vanilla ice cream brings together the love of music, delicious treats, and giving back. And earlier this year, Metallica offered a challenge to marching bands seeking out the absolute best performance of their music. Kansas State University's marching band, the Pride of Wildcat Land, is the latest to join the competition. The performance came at halftime of Kansas State's game against the Missouri State Redhawks and featured the marching band performing Fuel and a medley of One and Master of Puppets and a medley of The Unforgiven and Enter Sandman. Kansas State ended up beating Southeast Missouri 45-0. Over the weekend, Aerosmith played the first show of their highly anticipated Peace Out Farewell Tour at the Wells Fargo Center in Philly with the Black Crowes. Aerosmith playing most of their biggest hits, including Back in the Saddle, Lovin' an Elevator, Crying, Janie's Got a Gun, Sweet Emotion, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, and Livin' on the Edge. Dream On, Walk This Way, No More, No More, Ragdoll, Hangman Jury, Seasons of Wither, and Toys in the Attic all made the set list. Shinedown are set to perform their single, A Symptom of Being Human, on Live with Kelly and Mark today. Check your local listings or visit livewithkellyandmark.com for specific details. The band kicked off the next leg of the Revolution's live tour with Papa Roach and Spiritbox last night in St. Louis. Blink-182 announced a postponement of several concerts after drummer Travis Barker had to return home for a, quote, urgent family matter. The band did not disclose what the issue was, but Barker is expecting a baby with wife Kourtney Kardashian. The Rolling Stones are finally ready to announce their new album that they've been teasing for years. According to social media posts from the band, more information about the record, which appears to be titled Hackney Diamonds, will be announced on September 6th. The Stones tweeting out, quote, a new Stones era worldwide September 6th. A post links to the Hackney Diamonds website, which doesn't offer much besides a countdown to September 6th and an invitation to join their mailing list. This will be the first Stones album released without drummer Charlie Watts. Jimmy Buffett's celebrity friends are remembering him following his passing this weekend, including Andy Cohen, Elton John, and President Bill Clinton, paying tribute to the late singer and songwriter on Saturday, shortly after it was announced that he had died the night before at the age of 76. Cohen called him the king of cool. President Clinton saying Jimmy Buffett's music brought happiness to millions of people. I'll always be grateful for his kindness, generosity, and great performances throughout the years, including at the White House in 2000. It was announced yesterday that Buffett died following a 4-year battle with Merkel cell skin cancer. He kept performing while undergoing treatment for the skin cancer. His last show was a surprise 45-minute appearance at a July 2nd Mac McNally show in Portsmouth, Rhode Island, where he brought the crowd to its feet, screaming when he walked out. According to a statement announcing his death, the 76-year-old, quote, passed away peacefully at his home in Sag Harbor, Long Island. He was surrounded by his family, his friends, music, and dogs. Duran Duran have announced the release of their 16th studio album, Dance Macabre, set for release on October 27th. The album will feature a batch of new songs and a number of fun guests and several covers, including tunes by Billie Eilish, The Talking Heads, The Rolling Stones, and more. And former Smash Mouth frontman Steve Harwell is receiving end-of-life care at his home and is expected to have just days to live. The 56-year-old singer is being cared for by his fiancée and hospice carers, his representative confirmed to CBS. We would hope that people would respect Steve and his family's privacy during this difficult time. He founded Smash Mouth in San Jose, California in 1994. Harwell was diagnosed with cardiomyopathy, a condition associated with heart failure, in 2015. He also suffers from acute Wernicke encephalopathy, which can impact the sufferer's balance and movement, cause confusion, and damage eyesight. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 169, featuring Ben Bruce from Asking Alexandria, is available now. And check out this week's bonus episode featuring Jeff Keith from Tesla.
It's always the right time deal.
Hey, want to go to Mickey D's for lunch?
Ooh, let's go now.
But it's not lunchtime yet.
If we're going to McDonald's, it's always the right time.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that.
There's a deal for every lunch hour at McDonald's.
Now's the time to get 2 for $3.99. Mix and match a 4-piece McNuggets, a McDouble, a McChicken, or a hot and spicy McChicken. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Single item at regular price.